Hey, hometown hustlers, we're in Red Oak, Virginia, where Barb and Ward Halligan have made the cool transition from corporate America to country living at CornerStone Farm. And we're gonna spend the day checking out what they've been up to. Let's go.
Get in where you fit in. You only live once, put your bid in. Don't ever hold your head down. Work till you get a crown. Hustle in your hometown. Giving back to my spots. What I'm on now. Hometown hustle.
So good to meet you.
Yes. Hi, nice to meet you.
You know, you've got quite the property.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see more and find out more about your story. Okay, so this is the main event space here.
Yes. We are in Careth Hall. It can seat about 125 people.
Okay.
And we do any kind of special event for people, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings. We have inventory that people can use. We offer anything from a do-it-yourself to us doing it completely, and all they have to do is show up.
So, Ward, you're doing wedding planning now.
Well, she's the wedding planner.
Oh, because she turned to you, and I was like, this is my guy.
No. My job is mostly groundskeeping to make it look presentable.
Okay, all right. You all have backgrounds in corporate America before all of this.
Yes.
Correct. We worked for AT&T. We're graphic artists by education. And you
I
were
was laid off first, but we knew a layoff was coming. So we started doing our research on farm properties, and we came upon this place after seeing a lot of places. This place had a lot of potential, so that's when we committed to here.
So you knew right away you were going to go into a farm scenario? That's a big transition.
Our goal was at retirement, we were going to open up a B&B. And when we moved down here, within a year, I got laid off. And so we figured at that time to open up the B&B, to make it a farm stay, and for families to come and see what farms were like back in the century.
Before we have too much farm fun, let's clean up our act at Blackstone Family Dentistry with Dr. Christina Staples. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. I'm here to see Dr. Staples.
Okay, I'm here for you.
All right, thank you.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Natalie.
I'm Dr. Staples. Nice to meet you.
I'm so excited to see what you got going on here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Would you like a tour?
I would love a tour.
Follow me, please. You've already met Shonda.
Yes, nice to meet you again,
She's our
Shonda.
office manager.
Sunshine in the front.
Yeah, of course. It's a small office. It has 3 rooms, and they're all capable of doing whatever we need to do.
Okay.
This first room has probably the biggest thing you see when you walk in the office. It's our x-ray machine. There's 2 different types of x-rays. The panoramic is mostly for removing wisdom teeth. We have a cephalometric as well because we do some ortho, Invisalign, clear braces, things like that. So we use it for that. And our next room over here is mostly for hygiene procedures.
Okay.
Cleanings, we call them prophies, that kind of thing. New patient examinations. We have our x-ray machine over there. And we have our scanner here that we use for ortho. Pretty much anything we used to take an old impression for,
Right.
we use the scanner now. And the patients like it because we don't have all that goop in their mouth. So they love that.
Yeah, I could see why that would be a benefit for sure.
And then our third room we use for pretty much everything else. All my fillings, taking out teeth. This is my multi-purpose room. And it has a door for our HIPAA compliance.
Okay.
A little privacy. I mean,
It's where the magic happens.
if you want to call it magic.
Or the madness. What do you see most in this area?
I do a lot of fillings, and I take out a good amount of teeth as well.
Okay.
Basic, we call it bread and butter dentistry. I do a lot of that.
See, this is what my concern was, coming in here to find something that needs to be done.
Well, we have a scanner. I can scan your mouth. We can look for something.
I don't know that we need to look for anything. We'll see about that. Let's mosey back to Cornerstone for some outdoor fun. So this is another area where people can come and enjoy the property.
Yes, this is our main area for weddings. The brides really like this as a backdrop. They come out from the hall and have the service and ceremony here, and then the reception inside.
Beautiful landscaping. Ward, is this your doing?
We hired somebody to do all this, but I just kind of keep it up. Barb also does. Because at any time, a bride can call up and say, I'd like to see your place. We can't just let it go. It has to constantly be maintained so that when they show up, that it's looking presentable.
Yeah, it's difficult to say, oh, don't worry about all those weeds. We'll
Right.
get to that.
Don't look behind that curtain, you know. We want to keep it always ready.
Well, fantastic. Let's see something else.
Okay, we can go on down to the front.
Well, I love this.
This is the favorite spot for our bed and breakfast guests. They can come down here as a family, they can picnic down here, and a lot of children do their first fishing off the pond, and it's well stocked.
We have largemouth bass, crappies, and bluegills. And, you know, they...
Catfish too, right?
We don't see too many catfish, but there are here as well. Diverse wildlife comes here, migrating waterfowl will come in here as well. But there's an abundance of reptiles and amphibians, so nature lovers really can come down here and enjoy. There's a lot of bird activity, and we're on the Virginia Birding and Wildlife Trail, so this is a spot people will come specifically for that as well.
Very peaceful. And now it's time for a little dentistry demonstration. But not me. Executive producer Hassan Davis is a fan of the dentist. And he's gonna get a little cleaning, courtesy of Blackstone Family Dentistry. And while he gets his smile together, we'll just enjoy the action. Now that Hassan has gotten his shine, let's see if I can find mine. Back at Cornerstone, it's time for me to get hands-on. Who's this?
This is Carrie Oath. Carrie for short.
Hey, Carrie. Can I pet her?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just want to become acquainted. You don't want to just start pulling on stuff. Yeah.
Okay, why don't you have a seat? And you grab the teat and part of the udder. You don't just grab the teat. You grab up into it. I'm pinching it and then squeezing the milk out.
Okay. I got a little squirt there. Oh.
Okay, try and get your fingers curled around. And don't worry, you're gonna get it all over your hand.
This is very awkward.
Yes, people think that it's easy milking goats.
It's not.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
No, get that pinch. And then,
I just, you know, it's just uncomfortable grabbing on somebody's something. All right. And she's good. Oh, she's
as long
eating.
as she's eating, yes, they're happy campers.
Pinch, squeeze, pull.
You need to turn those fingers around.
Okay. Milk went everywhere.
Yeah. Get that pinch, turn your fingers around,
yeah.
and press the teat.
When the little kick happens, is that saying get off me, or is just tickles?
Yeah, let's say it tickles.
Okay.
They understand that there's somebody different milking them.
This
and
is
they
not
can
mama's
sense.
hands.
Right.
Oh, we're flowing now.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't take me long to get to wheeling and dealing.
Now you're getting it. Now you're
Rolling.
getting it. Yeah.
Oop. Little splash. How do I know when we're done with this?
You've barely scratched the surface.
It just, I can't get over feeling like I'm doing something
Mm,
dirty.
No. Oh, they actually like the relief,
Oh,
you know, because if it's
If you yodel, it'll come out faster.
this is
Yodeling.
more shenanigans.
Yes, yes. You're
I'm
getting
improving my
yes,
form.
yes. That and the pressure isn't as great on the udder
Good.
itself. I just need to give her a little bit more food.
Oh, that was the look back. Of
Yeah,
like,
that was like,
I'm out of
Mom.
snacks.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't I finish milking her?
Okay, yeah.
Give me the yeah, because if she moves that hoof, and then this way we'll fill up a milk bottle.
Clearly, Barb is the goat of goat milking.
Okay. Come on. Hello. Here it is. Here it is. There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
settle down. What's her name?
This is Polly.
Hi, Polly. Baby goat love in the house. We're heading back to Dr. Staples' office where she fills us in on a little of her backstory. How did this journey begin for you?
After I graduated from dental school, I went to a community health center to help people, but also for loan repayment. And I was the dental director for 7 years for that community health center. So there were 11 offices, and I ran 11 of the dental offices. And that's a lot.
Yes.
So after about 7 years of all the personnel, all the offices, all the people, I decided that it wasn't the kind of dentistry I wanted to do. I didn't want to be an administrator. I wanted to be a dentist. So I started looking for an office, and this office happened to be for sale. So I came and I looked around. I was a little older, but had lots of patients and great staff. So I bought it.
What are the ways that you engage with the community here in Blackstone?
The most recent thing we did was Juneteenth. Every year, Blackstone has this big Juneteenth for the last 2 years festival. So we always have a booth, and we sit there and we give out information, answer questions, and we just try to participate and engage with the community. Sometimes I'll sponsor teams, like a soccer team or the local football team or something like that. Churches, sometimes they're doing like a draft or something. I'll help them out.
So I know you have some cool things upcoming. Can we get a little preview?
Absolutely.
All right, let's head out.
All right.
Okay, this is the new development.
This is our new office, yes.
Tell me how this came about.
The gentleman that owns this building is a retired dentist, and he called me one day. He said, I want to meet you. And he gave me a proposal. He said, I don't practice here anymore. The building is fine. It's just sitting there. Do you want it? So we came and we looked at it, and I was really surprised. It looked really nice. And so he said, I want to sell it to you. I mean, it was, how can you turn that down?
Right.
You know? And I knew I needed to move out of the space I was in because the space I'm in is kind of small.
How important is it for you to be the owner of the space now?
Well, there's a little more stress, but I like the security of owning the building and owning the land around the building. No one can come in here and say, hey, look, I got somebody that's gonna offer me $100 more per month. You need to be out in 30 days. I don't have to worry about that. So that's a lot of security that, I think I needed.
It's time to talk turkey. Back at CornerStone Farm with Barb and Ward. So we've had a really incredible day here. So much to see. Tell me about some of the highest highs and the lowest lows of the transition.
Finding a farm that would meet our immediate needs and then the future needs, that was one of the hardest things. And we finally found this one, and it wasn't what you see now.
And you must have a lot of inner peace being in this space.
Yes.
Yes. When we have B&B guests here, they say that as soon as they turn into the driveway, it's like all their stress just melts away.
What I love about your story is the reinvention element of it. What advice would you give people who are thinking about pivoting from their current circumstances?
That if they have a dream, to keep with it. It's a lot of hard work, but the end result is so rewarding to know that you've created something.
So what's next for Cornerstone? What's the vision for the future of this space?
We'd like more events that people can share with us and we share with them. Weddings, birthdays, class reunions, having youth. Our heart is really for the youth because if we lose them, I'm sorry. If we lose the youth of America, floundering like so many are today, this farm is for them so that they can be fulfilled in their own lives. And hopefully that dream will come to fruition like the rest of the dreams that we've had here.
You have created such a beautiful, loving, welcoming, warm space that so many people can enjoy and unplug and really connect to who they are and the people around them. I think this can be an amazing space, and I wish you all so much success in everything that you're up to in the future, and that your bookings overflow.
Thank you.
And that you can also connect with the youth and provide them this great space to unplug from social media, plug into nature, plug into a loving community. So,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Natalie.
I hate to say goodbye to Ward and Barb, but it's time to leave my new farm family and mosey on. Let's head back to Blackstone to see what's next with Dr. Staples. Tell me about some of your highest highs and lowest lows in this journey.
The lowest low is easy. That was COVID, because we had to shut down for 2 months. You know, we were all applying for PPP loans and economic disaster loans. That easily is the lowest low, but you know, we got through it. I guess the highest high is running a business and, you know, making my family proud. Everybody's just really happy I'm getting out of that small office and getting into this bigger office. So I guess that's probably, as of right now, the highest high.
What's the top 5 things people need to do about their teeth? What would you recommend?
5.
Top 5.
Brush, floss, go to the dentist, do what the dentist tells you to do. And just eat, have a reasonable diet. You know, I never tell someone don't ever drink a soda. I never tell anyone don't eat anything sweet, but you have to do it in moderation.
What would you say to someone who is nervous about taking that first step to come in or come back to the dentist's office?
First of all, you have to find a dentist you're comfortable with. You know, I always say it's like going on a first date.
And it's going to be an intimate experience.
It is. Yes, it is. I'm going to know more about you than most people know about you. I've had little old ladies that have dentures and their husbands don't know they have dentures.
Oh,
Yeah.
surprise. Do they not see that cup by the nightstand with the teeth in
They
it?
go to sleep and then they take their teeth out.
Oh.
And then they wake up before their husband and they put the denture back in.
I would be concerned if my man did not know. Anyway.
They're older, he probably doesn't care anymore. So, you know, I forget your question. Talking about sneaky little old ladies. Make sure you get someone, like I said, it's like going on a date. If you and that person click and your dentist seems to have the same mindset, then you'll probably do fine. If you feel uncomfortable, if you feel like you're not being listened to, if you feel like your opinion doesn't matter, you need to go find another dentist. Because just being comfortable in the office with the staff And with the dentist, they may be doing something that you don't necessarily want to have done. But if you feel comfortable and you trust them, you feel like they care about you and they're doing what's best for you.
Right, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking time with us, for sharing the evolution of your journey in this field. I'm really excited about this new space because I think people will be very comfortable coming in, very relaxed, and get to enjoy this ambiance and no tough procedures. Everybody's gonna take your advice and chill out on things that are disruptive to teeth and get the checkups. I'll get my checkup. And
Are you overdue?
I might be. We're not going to talk about that today.
Okay.
We'll push forward.
All right.
But I appreciate you and all that you do because I know that dental care is an important part of healthcare. And so the work that you and Shonda are doing is important.
Yes, I'm very lucky. I'm in a good community and I have an excellent staff. So they make it easy.
All right, well, keep on hustling.
I will.
So we went from pulling teats at the CornerStone Farm with the Halligan family to pulling teeth here in Blackstone with Dr. Christina Staples. We spent an amazing day with these business owners who are making an impact in the community. And shout out to our key sponsor for this season, Rise Collaborative. Thank you for all you do for our communities and for the hustle.